This is part 3 of chapter 1. I repeat, part 3 of chapter 1 of Scarlet Hollow. Welcome back, everyone. You take a bite, it melts in your mouth as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. Whoa, this is a really good biscuit. Wow. I'm so glad you like it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous? Huh. Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. You're the only person I know who's been on the news. If that's not famous, then I don't know what is. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. Oh wow, that's rad. I've never met a YouTuber before. I'd love to check out your channel at some point. I have met a YouTuber before and I literally am one. Said that. Aw, thanks. It's nothing much. It pays the bills, but it's mostly a passion project, you know? She's selling herself short, QWERTY. Her stuff is amazing. She hunts cryptids. I think the best videos to start with would be that river one. You know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Catawba River Run. I didn't expect much out of the footage at the time, but it really wound up doing numbers. The River Runner is a cryptid that is only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River, and that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river. The size and shape of the creature's body tells you it's likely a predator and it's definitely not a wolf. You seem to recall that mountain lions used to live up here. Who's to say if there aren't a few left? Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've ever seen. I also had people saying it was a dog or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. It was a mountain lion. I could smell its stink from miles away. I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. There's 3 different options saying it's a mountain lion. I'm gonna say Gretchen thinks it's a mountain lion. Gretchen seems to think it's a mountain lion. Haha, very funny. You might have gotten me earlier, but I'm on to you. You're not gonna trick me into thinking you can talk to my dog. As for your theory, no way. It is absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions this far east. I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and found jack squat, and there's no reason one would be swimming in a river like this. They're not fans of water. And the body is too long. No way. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. There's always people keeping those things as exotic pets. Kind of like a sewer gator type situation. Yeah, exactly. Some exotic pet owners set it free and it will forever roam the Catawba. Confusing. Boy Scouts and YouTuber comments? YouTube commenters from 4 years to come. I can't talk. A brief quiet settles in across the table. Gosh, all this talk about work reminds me how behind I am. Thanks for the biscuits, Avery, but I think it's time for me to blow this popsicle stand. I know that. What that means, it means it's time for a good long walk. Stella slides a 10 towards Avery and squeezes out of the booth, Gretchen in tow. And see you around, QWERTY. Tell Tabby I'm around if she ever needs me. I should probably get back to it myself. Hope you have a nice day, QWERTY. I don't think I've ever not gotten invited by Stella before. That's impressive. You're alone in the booth. Stella already paid, but that doesn't mean you can't leave a tip. Should you, though? Leave a tip. You pull out a dollar bill and a quarter. You leave the money on the table and follow Stella out of the diner. Hanging out with Stella managed to pass some time, but there's still plenty of daylight left. Maybe it's worth spending more time exploring the town. I'm going to the town hall. What you find inside the elegant building is not a town hall, as suggested by the letters carved in stone out front. Instead, you find something that looks more like a library. In fact, it is a library. The air is thick with the smell of old paper and fresh coffee. A man busies himself sorting books on a mobile shelf, and a cat lounges on a book cart. There's a group of teens gathered on the stairs, not sitting in chairs despite the prevalence of empty seats, as is their custom. They glance up at you with slight annoyance, as is also their custom. Hi there, I'm Oscar. If you need any help, just let me know. And I'm Pixel, I'm the cat. You'd better pet me. I'm gonna go talk to Oscar. Oscar, clearly the librarian here, smiles at you from behind the shelf of books, but as his eyes focus on your face, the smile fades, replaced with a look of dawning recognition. Wait a minute, you must be... Never mind, sorry. Who is it, Dad? Do you know him? No, Rosalina, don't worry about it. Oh my god, wait, I heard someone at school talking about how the long-lost Scarlet heir was coming back to town this week. You know, for the funeral. That must be him. But Becca, Miss Tabitha is the heir, right? Shut up, Alexis. I know what I heard. I think Alexis is right. I think Tabitha already owns the mines. You're 13, Rosalina. Stop acting like you know things. Girls, please be nice to each other. Yes, this is Tabitha's cousin, and no, he isn't the true heir to the Scarlet Fortune or anything like that. He's just here to pay respects to Miss Perlan. So much for not making you feel welcome. So much for not making you feel like we know everything about you. I have to imagine that's a bit uncomfortable, but welcome to Scarlet Hollow, Qwerty. Booksmart, this man is the town librarian. If you have any, lingering questions about history, he's probably a good person to ask. Pet the cat. I pet Pixel. He purrs loudly in response, leading fully into your knuckles as you scratch underneath his chin. That's exactly right. A little to the left. Yes, good job. You're killing it. He gets too excited for a minute and gives you an affectionate little bite, still purring a mile a minute. Whoa, sorry, got lost in the sauce there. I definitely won't do it again. Keep petting me and see. I definitely won't. You pull your hand away slowly before you can decide you're a fun toy that he wants to try and disembowel. Address cat. It's very nice to meet you, Pixel. You're much nicer than my cousin's cat. There's another cat? Let me at him. I'm the only cat around these parts. This is Pixel's town. How did you know our cat's name? Oh right. It must be on his collar. He doesn't have a collar, Dad. Oh, right. You must have heard about him from someone else in town. Pixel is pretty well known around here, being the library cat and all. You think better of it and turn your attention back to the humans. I'd better... how am I supposed to fill out this quiz with all this conversation going on? I thought libraries were supposed to be quiet. Come on, let's go to your place, Alexis. I feel like a 5-year-old when I hang out in the library anyway. Yeah, we can watch a movie in your basement. Do you think your parents would mind? I can ask. They never mind. Come on, let's go. The teens start towards the door with Becca in the lead. Wait, Rosalina, when should I expect you back? We're doing a sleepover, right? I'll have to see. My mom was going to make pot pies for dinner. That's okay, we can order a pizza. Keep me posted. The big man had better stop that girl. I want to sleep on her pillow tonight, and it ain't fun if she's not there to steal it from. Teens, am I right? You say knowingly, despite your lack of children. I'm sure I'll miss this when she's off at college. That's what I keep telling myself, at least. Anyway, I better go shelve these books before it gets too late. But feel free to stop by anytime. I'm always around. Everybody leave Pixel. Who's supposed to pet Pixel now? Big man only pays attention to papers. You make your way back to Main Street. It looks like the sun's finally starting to set. Maybe you'll see if a sleepy southern town like Scarlet Hollow has a vibrant nightlife another day. But for now, you feel ready to head back to the estate. You return to the dirt road, beginning the trek come back up towards the estate. And this is where I'm going to stop this video now. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I will return with the next part of this.